So my name is Amber Yoder, and I live on a sailboat, a 32-foot Choily, and she is a really cool boat. She's actually an antique, so she's a 1977, and I live with my husband and my two little girls, Eli and Sage. One is 4 and one is 2. My husband has always been a lover of the sea, like fishing, surfing, diving, everything about water he's always enjoyed, and I surf too, and so also just loving the water. So when it came down to actually the idea of living on a boat, it came from my husband.
I had a total just romantic vision of living on a boat, right? Like, no matter what you did during the day, you come home to your home on the water every night, and the smells, the sounds. Like, I just could always sit by the water all day and be happy and content. That's all still intact for me. If it wasn't, I would have given this thing up a long time ago. And what do I think about it now? It's awesome, and it's hard.
Okay, so the older one loved it, but the reason why she loved it was because one of the first marinas that we jumped on board with that, once we got to the first marina, and that was after we went through the state, was in Jensen Beach, there was a little boy there whose dad was a liveaboard, and so every weekend the little boy would visit his dad, and he was right around the same age as Eli, and I think his name was Brody or something. And so they had a blast because they both were riding bikes on the dock, and so she just thought she was cool because this kid was hanging out with her every day. And so now every time we go to a new marina, she looks for a kid. And that's one thing that's really cool about the whole liveaboard community is, we're a tight-knit community, and so if we have kids, we're always looking for other kids to play with our kids, and you don't see age as much or gender. Our daughter was 3 years old when we moved on the boat, and she does not see age, she does not see gender, and she does not see race as an issue of making friends. We both learned to be pretty vigilant about, we all take care of our girls. And so if you ever hear us on land, like even when Shane poked his head, I'm like, where are the girls at? We're always like, do you have a girl? I've got a kid. Because there's times where we don't have a roller fairing, so our jib, I have to clip it all in, and then he'll pull it while he's steering. And so I'll have or if we're lowering it down, I'll have to pull it down while he's steering the boat. And so I'll have the baby at my feet while I'm taking the sails down. So I think those are the kinks where we've learned. Before it was I can't do that with the kid, but what are you gonna do? You just gotta learn to do that. It's really crazy. But we're actually the boat we're in now. I think that's been the coolest thing about being on the boat, is that after being on our sailboat for a year, me and my husband can we can both put the boat in and out of one of the toughest marinas on the east coast of Florida, and we can do it with kids down below without anybody's help. Our plan to move off the boat is July, and July of this summer. We've actually volunteered with an organization called Mission Mexico. We'll give a year-long commitment to being house parents in Mexico for them.
We've learned so much in a year, simply about boats and diesel engines and sails and sailing and how to fix things. That picking it up again, I think I'd be ready for that.